This week, we'll deal with personnel planning or employee planning and recruitment. We will cover this topic that is going to actually look at how we examine the factors that actually influence the labor market, that influence the supply and demand of employees that we need, whether it's the supply that we have within the organization, or if it's the supply of employees that are outside the organization that we may be trying to hire in. It's very important to understand the planning process of human resource management so that you can see what a firm actually or business actually focuses on in order to make sure that they have the people that they need to meet the goals of their organization. When I say that, what I'm referring to is there are times in an organization where they may need to actually hire people because of production. And you will find that out as you go through your simulation, how important it is to know how you are producing. If there is a huge demand for your product, you want to make sure that you have enough employees in order to meet that demand. But there may be times in an organization where your demand is not that high. And so, if that's the case, then you may need to get rid of some of your employees. And there's different ways and tactics that company can do that. But they have to do this thing which is called forecasting. And we know what forecasting is looking into the future, seeing what is going to be needed in the future. But companies do that by paying attention to what they have going on at that moment, how many employees that they have in specific roles, and how employees actually move from one position to the next. And so it's very important as well that you pay attention to the different methods that companies use. And they use this information and they determine if they actually need to recruit people. Recruitment is very, you hear me use very a lot, but recruitment to me is one of the most exciting areas of human resource management because it's all in it involves figuring out where the people are that you need, what tactics you want to use to actually recruit them, the different methods that you use in order to get them. So your textbook is going to cover all of those different methods, some methods that you have also used when you've gone out and looked for jobs. If you went online, if you did an application online, you will see how some of this stuff will become familiar to you. It'll also cover the application process as well. So I look forward to this week. Continue to do the best job that you can do. Remember, I'm always open to any questions that you may have. So this week we'll be in chapter 5. Make sure you review your PowerPoints, read your chapter. You are actually going to have 2 discussion forums this week that are going to cover workforce planning or employee planning or personnel planning. It all means the same thing. And then we'll look at recruitment and how you recruit a good workforce, a diverse workforce. So you'll cover that this week. You'll also have 2 assignments for your group for the simulation. I want you to do the simulation goal assignment, and this assignment is for you to establish your goals for your company that you will be managing as you go through the simulation. And then I want you to do the budget allocation assignment. And once you have set your goals, you will be able to now pay attention to how you're going to actually allocate these resources in order to achieve your goals for the company. So you're going to look at spending, how you're going to spend your money, where you're going to spend your money, how much money you're going to get for the year, and how much you can use per quarter. You will find out that it is very important that you pay attention to your budget as you go through this simulation. And this assignment will give you an overview for that. So congratulations. You are going to dive into this simulation. And don't mind the crying. That's my grandbaby in the background. See you in week 4.